Chris's Window Tint has been at 111 Lincoln Road in Glasgow for over 20 years, and Chris has over 30 years of experience tinting windows for vehicles of all makes and models, and can also tint the windows of your home or business. Chris's Window Tint has a large selection of exterior and interior accessories for your vehicle and is Glasgow's premier dealer of WeatherTech products, including their top-rated floor mats. Visit Chris's Window Tint in Glasgow for your next vehicle enhancement, and be sure to like them on Facebook.
That's Joe Dudley, isn't it? Joseph Dudley. He came all the way from Paris.
For our listeners along the Glasgow Electric Plant Board's CATV division, and for the folks back at WCLU, let me tell you that we will be starting our broadcast of the parade a little bit later than we had normally thought. The parade is yet to reach a certain point on Columbia Avenue. Thus, once the parade reaches a square, we will begin our broadcast on the Electric Plant Board's CATV division and WCLU radio. So for you folks tuned in on channel 48 of the EPB, we will be having parade coverage for you coming up in just a little bit. And of course, for our folks back at WCLU, we'll be letting you know here in just a few minutes when we will be ready to take it.
Where is it? The Jones guy.
Thank you very much, John. Jim Moody and Sarah Bowers here, street level, as the 1992 Bicentennial Parade starting here in Glasgow at Barren County with the City Police Unit leading the way. And Sarah Bowers, what does this parade mean for Glasgow at Barren County and for Kentucky?
For Glasgow, Barren County, and Kentucky, it means that we respect our heritage. We recall the memories of the history. And coming up after the police car is the Kentucky State Police Honor Guard. Let's give them a hand.
All right, we've got a great crowd here, and Sarah, I'm very impressed because we've got a lot of folks here who are really decked out from 200 years ago.
That's right. We've got a lot of folks in costume, and this is the Glasgow High School Scotty Band. Aren't they wonderful?
Oh, they're one of the finest bands in Kentucky. Let's give a listen to them with Keith Vincent. Hello, Keith. How are you, sir? Let's give a listen to the Scotty Band. Glasgow Scotty Band. Sarah, Glasgow's band is nationally recognized.
Yes, that's right. They just recently went to Canada and came back. Here we have the Grand Marshal's carriage. It is ridden by little Barbara Miller, who is been recently named by Diane Sawyer as her colleague.
And Diane Sawyer has some roots here in Barren County, doesn't she?
That's right. Diane Sawyer couldn't make it. She was born here, but she's a busy lady and could make it.
All right.
Next, we have the fiscal court. And look at our Judge Gardner. He with a coon skin head on. Hello.
Very, very appropriate. I don't guess they'll go to the fiscal court in those meetings. What do we got next?
Next we have the communities. This is Etowah. In their vehicle driven all the way from Etowah.
All right. Back from probably, what, the 1930s or 40s?
Right. And now we have Nobob. And, of course, Nobob was on the Today Show, NBC.
All right. Nobob, named for a man named Bob who disappeared from a survey party. Who have we got next?
Park City. The Park City came through with their fire department.
A lot of these are horse-drawn carriages.
Right. And here's the Muse and the Temple Hill representing the Basil Gaither Smith Farm.
8th generation farming.
Right, 8th generation.
All right, who have we got next?
We have the Glasgow Fire Department.
And that's Joe Austin from the South Barren Volunteer Fire Department there also.
And next we have the mayor of Glasgow, and the Stump Militia Group, all decked out in their mountaineer clothing. There's Joe Donald Taylor, who's very active in this. I might add that starting July the 25th, we will have a rendezvous of people from the West.
Here's the first
settlers, a wagon master. Cecil Good is our wagon master.
What a job he's done getting the celebration ready. Who have we got after this? The first settlers.
The first settlers, John Gorin, who gave the land for the town, and Edmund Rogers. Then we have William Logan and Ed Porter family. And we have people from all over the United States here.
That's right. I mean, from all over.
We're all over. This is the Depp family.
The Depp family, again, one of the descendants of one of the first settlers here in Barren County. And Sarah, we have just a lot of folks lined up to watch this parade.
Right, we do. And this is the Edmonds family.
The Edmonds family, one of the probably the 10th or 11th unit in the parade.
That's right. And the Edmonds family also has a farm that has been in the generations for years.
All right, who have we got next? All right. It looks like we've got the Plaza 5 band.
The Plaza 5 band that has a program every Saturday night. So come on down to see them on Saturday night.
All right.
We have arts and entertainment, and there's Mr. Hammock, Warren Hammock.
And, of course, he's the director of the Horse Cave Theater, which is nationally known, one of the few rural theaters in the country.
Right, and this time we have Millsy Elmore, who's been in the real estate and auction business for something like 55 to 60 years.
All right.
We have the clubs and organizations, and there's Mrs. Weiniger heading that up, and the medical with Dr. Pettigo from Louisville.
All right. Looks like we've got the Temple Hill
Club Scouts.
Temple Hill Cub Scouts pack number 3 waving to the crowd here at a nice truck.
We have Local History, Museum of the Barrens, and the Historical Society. Christine Snavely with Museum of the Barrens, Vivian Russo, Local History, and the president of the Historical Society, Paul Bastian. There we have the Glasgow Music Club, founded in 1894.
Boy, the Museum of the Barrens is going to be something else for our county.
Yes, it's going to be very nice. And we have the DAV Honor Guard. And coming up next is Governor and Mrs. Louis Nunn. And isn't that some car? What year is that?
All right. All right. There's a former Governor Nunn and Mrs. Nunn right there. And it looks like we've got a big truck pulling a float right here, Sarah.
Right. This is the Thomas Roberts family. Isn't that wonderful? They're another early settler. And look at all the descendants. Hello.
There's State Representative Steve Nunn among the crowd on the float.
This is the media. Julian Goodman, former president of NBC.
There's our own Henry Royce driving the car. Henry's doing a good job.
And there's Reverend Bransford, who is representing religion.
All right, very good. Now, who have we?
Look at that. Come and grow with us, 59 years and growing.
Another horse-drawn carriage here, beautifully decorated.
Beautiful.
Now, this parade lined up started at Glasgow High, and I think it's moved very well, Sarah.
Very well, very well.
Like we've got a momentary stop here, and while we do, what else have we got going on this week with the bicentennial celebration?
Of course, this evening we'll be highlighting the Goodman family, and the Breakfast Rotary Club will be sponsoring a barbecue under the tent in the Glasgow Baptist Church parking lot. And Julian Goodman is one of the descendants. He was former president of NBC. And, you know, I might like to add at this time that this first settler of the...
There's more first settlers, Thomas White.
Thomas White. That's buried in the White Cemetery. That's as a result. Their ancestor was a father of 32 children. Here we are with the State and Field Church. Hello, Judge.
Now, there was some announcement about that, I believe, at a fiscal court meeting not too long ago. Was there a nice event down there? The State and Field Church? That might have been something else I'm thinking about.
And there's the Goodmans. Hey!
All right. Those are the Goodmans, and they've got a big crowd of folks walking behind them here. All right. Boy, what an instrumental family in Glasgow and Barren County.
That's right. Very, very, very worthy of recognition tonight.
Now, you've talked about what's coming up tonight. I think we've got some other things going on later this week.
Yes.
Tomorrow and Thursday, some folks with some individual performances, I think.
We'll be starting our landmark tours tomorrow, and we'll be going out in the Temple Hill and Freedom area. We'll be on a farm with hay rides. Here's the military and General Doherty.
All right, there's General Doherty, and had a sunburn, and enjoyed himself waving to the crowd.
And Justice is with Shelley Ryherd.
All right, another horse-drawn carriage here.
First settler Robert Doherty. That's the family of General Doherty.
And some folks walking behind him.
Look at them walking.
Doing a good job getting good exercise on this. Boy, isn't it a beautiful day?
Beautiful. It's nice for the walking, isn't it? And now we have the Everett brothers, and on this wagon is a 92-year-old person that... Hello there. Hi.
All right, and they've got some folks walking behind them. How many groups of first settlers did we have in this parade? Do we have like about 20 or 25 different groups?
Yes, we had 20 or 25. And look at this. Beautiful float.
And let's see if we can get that one for you.
High School Methodist,
High School United Methodist Church. All right. Over 100 years old. Who have we got now?
Here's the Howards and the Mulkey first settlers. You know, they originated in Monroe County, which at that time was a part of Barren County.
Right.
And this is more Howards and Mulkeys.
Those horses are getting a good workout, aren't they?
Oh, they sure are. John Leach family. Isn't that a cute little wagon? Hello.
Certainly is.
Pete Leach, one of the bicentennial commissioners, is a descendant, and he's in that wagon. Hello.
Looks like we've got more of the Leach family or descendants there. Well, this commission's put a lot of hours in. We want to congratulate you and all the other members.
Well, thank you. We have tried. Now, this is my ancestry. This is the Miller family, and they've traveled all the way from Texas to walk in this. Hello there.
Now, where did the Miller family... What do you know your ancestry, Sarah? What country they came from? Did they come from Scotland or Ireland, or do you know?
Scotland.
All right, and that's appropriate. And it looks like we've got more of the Millers right here in a pickup truck. We've got some more first settlers descendants.
Yes, this is the John O. Morrison. This is the people, hello, this is the people that was instrumental in settling the Morrison Park camp out here. That's the only sawdust camp in the United States.
All right, hello. Kentucky Neighbors Picnic, Ernest Simpson
Hi.
Construction, and I've got a nice float right there.
And this is the, here we start with the antique cars. This is a 1932 Ford Bob Every.
Boy, he's got that running in great condition. Like the way that horn sounds, too.
And this is a 1939 Buick Carroll Gill.
Don't you like the horn on that one? Yeah. Little whistle right there.
And look at this beautiful T-Bird, Dorothy Wood, 1956. Isn't that gorgeous?
Certainly is. These antique cars are beautiful. Here's a pickup truck, Sarah.
Here's a pickup truck, a 1957 Peggy Edmonds. Thank you.
These people spend a lot of money restoring these vehicles.
1956 Dodge with Mitch Ferguson.
That's the next vehicle we're seeing here on the Court Square. And let me tell you, there's a good crowd here Monday at the noon hour.
Yes, it is. I'm very pleased with this crowd. And what kind of car? This is a Plymouth, and it's a 1960 David Ritter.
All right. He and others are proud of that one.
We have coming up a 1960 Chevrolet by Mike Sherfy. Isn't that a pretty thing?
Certainly is, as they wave to the crowd.
And look at the 1947 Chevrolet by Lillian Dole.
All right. We've got more antique cars coming up here in just above it, but it looks like we've got a big old fire truck. Mammoth Cave National Park.
Mammoth Cave National Park.
Protecting the past, planning the present, and investing in the future. They just had their big anniversary last year.
Right. We have a 1959 Ford Virginia Thomerson.
All right, the parade, I think, is moving along very, very well at a good pace. This is a 2-mile parade now.
Right.
And tell us why.
And this is the Marine Corps League Commandment. Hello. 2 miles long for 200 years.
All right. Looks like we've got
an industry with Robert Lessenberry.
There's Lee Lessenberry, also there.
And here comes the school children of 4th and 5th grade.
4th and 5th graders in Glasgow and Barren County?
Right. They'll be singing My Old Kentucky Home.
See if we can pick up a little bit of that. And Sarah, does that bring an end to our parade?
Yes, it brings an end to it.
Well, this is much, I thought it might be a little longer than this. This thing really moved along well.
It sure did move. The chief of police said it would be probably one of the smoothest routes that we've ever held.
All right, Sarah, let's encourage folks to participate in more of our bicentennial activities. What else have we got coming up the rest of this week? You've talked about the landmark tours and what's going on tonight. What about Thursday and Friday and Saturday?
Thursday, there will be another landmark tour. We'll be traveling to Park City, Cave City, and Hyattsville. And then Friday, we're going to take a little rest. And then on Saturday, we'll be having walking tours downtown. There will be meal meal grinding. There will be woodworking. There will be the post office will set up a booth selling the commemorative stamp, Kentucky stamp of the Old Kentucky home. And then that night at 6 o'clock, the Grand March will take place, where all of those that have worked untiringly will be walking in this march, most of us costumed, and then there will be a small program, and upon ending it with my Old Kentucky home, we have some little cloggers from the Sweet and Sassy from Campbellsville coming to do some clogging along with square dancers. So we encourage everybody to come out and enjoy all of this.
Sarah, thank you so much for providing many of our details on our parade coverage on the electric platforms of CATV Division and WCLU.
Thank you.
All right. What we will do now for our folks listening to WCLU, John, since we are approaching the noon hour, we have had, of course, an early edition of our noon news. We had planned, we had been told the parade would run somewhat longer than it did. Well, that's not been the case here. Things have moved along very well. So what we will do, John, for our listeners on WCLU, we will have our full noon edition coming up at 12 o'clock, and we have some other news stories besides the Highland Games and tonight's meeting calendar that will be coming up during our 12 o'clock news. Of course, you'll hear the latest from ABC's Information Network, and that will be coming up at about 4 minutes here on 14 Carrot Go. And for you folks watching on the electric plant boards, the CATV Division, Channel 48, this live parade will also be replayed at several times, and you can watch Channel 49 and get the exact times for the replay of the 1992 Bicentennial Parade. Our thanks to Kyle Jones, our engineer, our technical guy, so to speak, here with the electric plant board, also helping us at the radio station, and of course John Murray, who our engineer back at WCLU. And a special thanks to Sarah Bowers for providing the color commentary. For Sarah Bowers, WCLU News Director Jim Moody, have a good rest of the Monday.
Entertainment? Live professional theater awaits you at Horse Cave Theater, where the 1992 season features farce, comedy, Kentucky drama, Shakespeare, and suspense. For 5 unique entertainment experiences, come to Southern Kentucky's Professional Equity Theater. Call 1-800-342-2177 for ticket information and reservations today, and we'll toast you.
Have you or a loved one participated in a local event filmed by the Glasgow EPB? Maybe it was a school graduation, Little League championship, or a musical performance. These are all events that have recently been professionally captured on video by the EPB to be aired on Channel 6. The EPB archives contain community, school, and church events dating back to 1990 and can be purchased by anyone. DVDs are $13 and would make a great gift for family and friends while preserving a timeless memory of a special moment in one's life. Call to place your order today.
Chris's Window Tint has been at 111 Lincoln Road in Glasgow for over 20 years, and Chris has over 30 years of experience tinting windows for vehicles of all makes and models, and can also tint the windows of your home or business. Chris's Window Tint has a large selection of exterior and interior accessories for your vehicle and is Glasgow's premier dealer of WeatherTech products, including their top-rated floor mats. Visit Chris's Window Tint in Glasgow for your next vehicle enhancement, and be sure to like them on Facebook.